Hello, 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 and surprise, surprise. Do you like surprises? So I just thought I would create this because I want to tell you about how you can really tap into your God-given gift. So if you're seeing this, whether you're watching it live and feeling the energy, or you're getting this on the playback, drop hello in the comments and tell me yes or no whether you know your God-given gift. So firstly, if you don't know me, if you've never seen me around this side of town before on Facebook or Instagram, my name is Terry Messenger, and I have a total burning passion to help people to find their God-given gift. Why? Because that is what brought me to life. Finding my God-given gift and beginning to live it has absolutely covered over so much anxiety, so much stress, so much of the old story that I used to tell myself about who I was as a person, what I believed. And, you know, it's all a bunch of absolute poppycock, you guys. For want of a better word. So my life transformed in 2006, and I was doing a certification in NLP, and it turned my life around so much, you guys, that, you know, I found my mojo. I found my sense of confidence. I found my power. People wanted to know, what was I doing? What was it that actually happened to me? Of course, you all know that if you go back to the very start of time when you were just a child, there are clues about your God-given gift. Did you know that? And occasionally they come out. For some people, they find the treasure of discovering that they can just move into it and start living it. And those people are the most lit up. Those people come to life. You know, and you know what I did notice also is, as I was going through the years training people in the work that I do, because people were thinking, well, Terry, if you can change my life so quickly, and it's not me, it's the technology, but also the gift that I believe that I have that really connects in with people. So do you know what your God-given gift is? That's my first question. Are you living it? Is my second question. And finally, if not, why not? And when are you going to start? Well, you know, 2020 is just around the corner. And today being the 20, I believe, what date is it today, you guys? It's the 23rd of November. Oh my gosh, Christmas is around the corner. And this day on the 23rd of November, the Master Key program that I've designed for the world is going to be born. That's right, you guys, absolutely born. So what is it going to do? It is going to do exactly what I have discovered works for people. So what did I discover? Well, firstly, the biggest elements were what people were saying. People were saying, Terry, I feel so light. After they'd have a session, they'd say, Terry, my family have changed toward me. Now, isn't that strange? Because when you change yourself, when you change your perspective, when you change the way you look at the world, it's like the whole world changes with you. You'll even change the way you look at your body, and then you'll be that body. You'll step into your power. And because people were saying that, you know, the same thing, especially how free they felt. And this is where they were stuck. I mean, stuck. Some of them were stuck in trauma and stress. And it's like removing something massive. And the moment that massive obstacle was removed from their life, everything literally changed. The other thing that I heard people saying a lot was, oh, Terry, you are never going to believe this. That was a real liner that I began to become familiar with. And why were people saying that? What were they saying next? Terry, you're never going to believe this. And then they usually run on with telling me a big life change that they've just made. You know, some of them, it seemed on the, you know, onset, oh my gosh, is this okay? They were leaving the country, or they were changing jobs, or they were making radical decisions in their relationships. However, they were always because they found themselves. They found themselves, they found who they were, and they suddenly came into living a life of purpose. Now, I don't know whether you know this, but it's very hard to make a decision when you're stuck. The more clear-minded you are, the more crystal clear you are, the more focused you are, the more likelihood that you will make decisions in your life. Now, these people really were the ones who told me what to do when I was making the Master Key program. So the Master Key program evolved from my soul work. And what I did, you guys, is I was able to collate all of the elements. What was working when I was removing trauma from someone's life who had been paralyzed for years? What was it that was actually giving freedom to an older man who was a war vet that lived in fear because of the post-traumatic stress disorder? What was it that, you know, created that musician to suddenly go to the top of the game? That person who was the sports person suddenly accelerate. So I gathered all those techniques. I left the ones behind. And what I did was I correlated the greatest techniques from obviously the art and the people that I learned it from, and I placed it together. And I also discovered that the linguistic portal, you guys, your words, your wand, was absolutely so paramount for your life. So as a result, you guys, I put the Master Key program together. And I did this with the ability to hand that to people on a platform. So they've got self-mastery for life, so they can transform their life, so that they can utilize it. However, what I do that I also know is extremely unique, and it's something I've never done in the 13 years. I've never seen it done in another school. I train people one-on-one. So I transform them, which is something I have done, you know, very, very often. And that is something that I do. But I'm not only transforming them, I'm teaching them to do what I do one-on-one. What do you reckon, guys? If you think that's a good idea, if you think you'd love the Master Key to your life, if you think that you would like to have a program where you can have it for life. Now, what is it going to do? What is it going to be suitable for? Well, it's going to actually be suitable for any element of your life and every element of your life that is caused and really affected by your old negative energy. So it's going to help your body, your health, your relationships, your success. It's going to help you with your own money blueprint. And we know that money, or maybe you didn't know, however, did you know that money is really an energy? It's really an energy of circulation. It's really something that is a commodity, that is an emergent, and it is really a reflection of you and your self-worth. So we go through that. And of course, the number one key is finding your God-given gift. This is unleashing the inner genius. And don't tell me you don't have one, because you do. Everybody has a God-given gift. Are you living yours? So I know this is a little bit formal, and yet it was completely unplanned. And here I have just rolled up to you here on this day, Saturday, the 23rd of November, 2019. It is the day that my Master Key will be born. It is the day that all of the things I've collated to impart to those in my program are going to receive. And it is the day that I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to change your life and find your God-given purpose. So if that's resonating, you guys, you know what to do. And I'm wishing you all an extremely beautiful day, because remember, when you're living a life of purpose, when you're doing from your soul what you love and loving what you do, you will be so lit up You'll come to life. You'll be able to face the adversities, because life is not about perfection. It is about what you do with the things that come your way. So my name's Terry Messenger. My motto is, remember, results, you guys. Results count. Ciao.